Okay.
How was your day today, by the way?
It was fantastic. How about you?
Um, it was good.
Good.
Very good. Busy as always. So,
It's
very
the
good.
name of the game. I feel like if our day wasn't busy, we wouldn't know what to do with ourselves.
Yeah, I don't even know if you saw all the drama with the nouns, but it's it's pretty crazy right
Oh
now.
man.
I'm about to nuke the Discord.
No. No. You know what
I
though?
swear.
Discords can get nuked. It's fine. Stay on Twitter.
There's actually been a lot of projects that don't even have a Discord anymore, and they've done fine,
Yeah.
and they've just done it. They've done it through Twitter. I mean, we've kind of done the same thing, right? We've kind of just let it sit there.
Did I just get muted or did I mute myself?
I think you muted yourself because I was talking to you,
And I was
and
talking for like literally 2 minutes straight.
I was, I asked you a question. I'm like, usually she answers when I ask a question, but yeah, that was great.
Yes, I was talking about how it doesn't matter to have a Discord. It's not what makes community. I called myself the emo queen. Like I was having a full on conversation.
What's an emo queen? Sounds weird. I'm trying to pull up the tweets for Halloween, so give me 1 second, and then we'll start in 1 minute. Are you ready, Allie? Allie?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I
what
got
the hell are you
rugged.
doing?
I got rugged. I got a call. I I tried to cancel it and it didn't work. I'm back.
Um, you ready to get you ready
I'm
to
ready
get
to get
started?
started. This pandemonium is only going to be great for tonight. That only means tonight's episode is going to be amazing.
Yeah, do you want to do the intro real quick?
You want me to do the intro? All right.
Yes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tiny Tuesday. If you haven't already retweeted the room, let's get the room retweeted so we can get more people in here. We've got some fun things that we're going to be talking about tonight, almost all of them related to Tiny Dinos. I'm not going to talk about the full agenda because we're just going to talk about everything that we're doing right now, what's coming up, what to expect, and some fun things that we might be rolling out soon. So I'm excited to get started. Right, take it away.
Yeah, the one thing, well, welcome everybody. How's everybody doing? The one thing that Allie and I have been talking about back and forth a lot, is the art contest that we want to run. Um, we've been trying to get some type of feedback from everybody, if we want to pay the winners in ETH or if we should pay them, in Tiny Dinos. Currently, we have I believe it's 18 dinos in our vault. So we do have 18 of them. And we also have a good amount of ETH. I think it's like 55 or 60 or 55 or 56 ETH in the treasury. So I think we want to move forward with the art contest, which is something we're excited about. We just don't have the final idea ready yet about what we should do and the best art contest to do. Like I've done one with Nouns recently, and they did a skateboard art contest, and they did a sneaker contest, like create your own sneaker, create your own skateboard for Narsdale. So um, I wish I could think of something for the dinos, but anyone that could help out or come up with an idea, that would be amazing. I don't know if anyone has an idea um, right now off the top of their head, or if they want to talk about the prizes or what kind of art contest we can do. But kind of with the Noun Square, what we've done with these art contests has been amazing. We've found artists in the community for nouns that, oh, there's actually one in the audience. Squallow, he's in the audience here. '09. So someone like him is now doing commission art for a bunch of us, right? We found another couple artists who we've helped them release their own collections. So these things are like very, very, um, they're worth it. I think to spend the ETH and get the right people in. So I just kind of would like to get a kind of a feel from the community on what you guys would like to see and how you guys would like to run it.
Um, well, I think it's a great idea. Like I mentioned last week, I I kind of I wish I had an idea off the top of my head. I don't. I'm so busy. I didn't have time to really get into it, but I think it's definitely a good idea. I would be super happy to be paid in dinos if if I was a contestant. So I don't know what y'all think about that, but I think that's awesome. Um, but yeah, I think definitely we need to do those contests, and I'm going to come up with some ideas that I'll pitch you guys in the coming days. I promise that, and also help in any way that I can. So just let me know what you need. I think this is a super great idea for Tiny Tuesdays.
Yeah, and kind of like I said, like with NARS, like they're a extreme sports DAO, right? So they did the skateboards. Sir Nodes did his spin on it. It's just with the dinos, it's kind of I'm trying to figure out a spin that we could use that would be helpful for the brand. Because kind of what we've done with the art contest for the Noun Square is use this art as branding and stuff too, right? So the hope is that we get a lot of good entries, and we can use this art for different things that we're doing along the way. So that was the piece about the art contest. Ali, I didn't know if you had anything about the art.
No, I think one of the major things that you touch base on is getting the feedback from the community. Like, we want to do things for you guys and we want to do it with your input. We don't just want to roll things out without you guys telling us what's going to excite you the most. Because at the end of the day, you're going to participate. We want you to participate. So, what gets you excited? What do you want to do? Give us your ideas. And I know we talked about it last Tuesday and we kind of hinted about it the Tuesday before that. So, I really want you guys to think and get down to the nitty gritty of what you want to do with this art competition so that we can start to roll it out. And hopefully, by the next Tuesday, the next Tiny Tuesday, we'll be ready with all of your ideas and we can pull it together and we can get it started. Because me and Ryan would love to roll it out by the next Tiny Tuesday. So, please get your input in. You guys are community members for a reason. We value your opinions. We value anything that you bring to the table. So let us know what's going to excite you.
Yeah, and the more I think about it, I think the best way to do it is with ETH, right? Like pay people in ETH. Kind of what we've done is pay the top prize either zero point 0.1 ETH or zero point 0.2 ETH, and then you pay the next three people underneath. So Maybe we'll spend like a half an ETH maybe on the art contest. Hopefully, we've obviously done pretty well with them for the Noun Square, but if they keep growing and they get bigger and bigger, we can obviously up the ante and make them larger like we have done here. We've even done like cleanups and stuff for ETH. So there's a bunch of different stuff we can do, but the first one, I really want to see the art contest. That's kind of where we started. One of the things like we've talked about with the DAO is making it our own brand, right? And to do that, we kind of have to make a dyno, right? So the dev, his dyno that he uses for everything is the grayscale, right? So far with like Raw DAO, we don't have a signature dyno. So maybe that's the contest that we could do. Maybe create the signature dyno for Rardell. Just an idea that just came up, but maybe something like that is the way we go.
That sounds cool, and then we can use that as sort of the signature dino. Whoever wins the contest, that's pretty cool. I had thought of something. I just remembered. I had been earlier last week. I thought of different things, and I think I was thinking of like maybe the contest could be about doing a sort of tiny dino version pixel art of different dinos, like the different species that there were, like the brontosaurus and the pterodactyl, and then all these different kinds. Maybe that would be cool. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've had a bunch of people ask me. I'm sure everybody's seen the dev's post where he shows how you can like make your own dyno with the Procreate or the other one. But what's the other system he uses? The free one. I think it's called Pixel Art. The one that we used was Procreate to create the dynos on an iPad. But the other
Yeah,
one
yeah.
is, I think it's called Pixel Art. So the other idea that we had for the contest was create um, your own dyno, your own version, your own spin. And I've had a ton of people send me dynos and say, "Hey, can we mint these? Can we make a collection for our DAO?" So that's one of the things that I'm going to speak to the dev about also. Obviously, we have a lot of collections coming out, but we're also doing a lot of collabs right now too, right? So one of the things like I always do when I collab with another project, I try to get them to do a couple like one of ones that we can split that can be donated off to the community, like I did with Costa Monstra. Yeah, so I know a lot of people have said, "Can we make a collection for Rardell?" It's not something that's like at the top of the forefront, um, but yeah, people have asked for that. So I think a good start might be to create dinos or create the logo. But I think if we somehow mix the two of them together, I think it would be the perfect thing because we definitely need a logo for Rardell. Like when we're doing the website now, just to tell you guys, we don't have a logo, right? So we kind of use the devs logo for everything. So I think it would be neat to actually do it, and that might be the best way for the contest to start. To be honest with you,
I love that idea.
Yeah, that sounds great. That's awesome. Definitely.
the second thing that we had on the agenda was prop house. So we've been talking about this a lot. I've talked to the couple people with nouns about it. I've sent some people in our community, like On Chain Monkey. I don't know if you guys know that project or um, Cryptodes. They have done and created their own prop house. I thought of the name Roar House. Maybe that we consider prop house. We call it Roar House or something like that. Maybe I know it's cheesy, but that's kind of what I came up with so far. But like we had said before, the issue is um, to do prop house, you have to have ETH tokens. We can actually, they just updated prop house where you can fork the contract and make your own. But I don't think we need to do it. Like I said, we have 90%, 93% on ETH. So I believe the way we're going to do a prop house. But I did speak to the dev basically what I want to tell you guys is we're going to let the Halloween contest run out. We don't want to open up Prop House and then have two things going on at once. So Prop House is going to be right after the Halloween event ends. So I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. We're either going to do, it's going to be a 10 ETH round no matter what. So we're either going to do 5 people get 2 ETH for what they're building, or 10 people get 1 ETH. That's one of the things that we'll ask in the coming weeks, what people would like to see. I'm not sure which one is best. Cryptos and On-Chain Monkey both did each one separate. So, yeah, I would love feedback on that one. Someone that told me that, if we do the 2 ETH for 5, we'll get better quality. But I think if we do the 10 ETH for 10 people, we might get a bunch of ideas for the next round, right? So after the first round closes, we can go immediately into a second round and keep the funding going. And one of the things that like Nouns has done with the Prop House is they don't, they don't ask you to donate a piece of what you're building to them, but most people give back to the project that funded them through that. So that's an idea too, that hopefully some of this stuff will fund some stuff for our DAO too. But yeah, that's where we're at with that. And yeah.
I can't wait for Prop House to start because it's going to be such a streamlined process, and it's really going to get that creativity going. I think I say it time and time again because I think it's really important. The reason I love Tiny Dinos is because it encourages building. And so I think this is just another way for us to encourage builders, artists, people to come out and be able to have the funds to do what they want to do. Because I think people are afraid to get their stuff out there. And we can have some really cool things come of it. And just think about it. If we have people that are producing something that's really good and giving back to Tiny Dinos even just a little bit, we can continue promoting that building. And I can't wait to see it started because we have such a cool community with such good ideas. Don't be afraid to get yourself out there, you guys. You shy ones who pretend like you're shy just because we're up on stage.
But yeah, but the cool thing with Prop House too, like obviously I told you I think we have 56 or 55 ETH in the treasury. Obviously to keep funding Prop House rounds, we need to start bringing in some type of residual income. But yeah, that's why we're going to do the 10 ETH round. I'm hoping. The other part that's cool about Prop House, you don't have to own a dyno to participate in Prop House, right? So we're going to open it up to everybody. I actually think it's the best idea because who knows what the hell people will come up with. I don't want to exclude anybody that doesn't have a dyno that might have an amazing idea for something we can do with the project, right? And just because one round of Prop House literally ends, that doesn't mean the funding stops. If there's something someone's building in the community that we all voted on, that we want to keep funding and it's worth it to keep going, that's something that we can all vote on to keep doing. So it kind of takes, the things that happened before out of everybody's hands and just lets everybody in the community kind of just vote. And yeah, that's it. It's kind of the easiest thing. And I'm so excited for Prop House. We just started for the Noun Square. We just started a Prop House round on Friday, and we're doing 10 ETH, 5 ETH, 2 ETH to 5 people. So I'm so excited. I'm obsessed with Prop House. I think it's the best. So just to get people funded, I'm excited to see what everybody comes up with. What do you think someone's going to come up with, Allie? I'm actually nervous, to be honest with you.
I have no idea, but I'm excited to see. I mean, I really don't care how ludicrous an idea might be, how crazy somebody might think it is. I just can't wait to see the ideas come in. I'm excited. I've got some ideas myself. I might go for a prop. We'll see.
Do you really?
I do. A lot of my. What do you mean? Do you really? Why are you surprised? Did you guys hear that? Were you guys witness to that surprise to me having ideas? I'm just kidding. He's so fun to tease. No, but I am excited. Seriously, for everyone else, I can't wait, and I'm here to support. So if anybody just wants to DM either Ryan or myself, if you feel like, hey, I want to run it by you first before I submit, I'd love to see it. And that's not me trying to steal your idea. Just FYI.
It's funny you say that because some people actually say like, "Yeah, but don't steal my idea." So I'm laughing my ass off right now.
That's why I promise I would never do that to you guys. I'm only here to support.
Well, and everything CC0, so it doesn't matter anyway, right? So
This is true. This is true. I see what you did there.
yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
The other thing what the hell was the other part I wanted to bring up about Prop House? Oh, so our tokens are on ETH, but we can create um, tokens of our own for Prop House. I don't know if anyone knows tokenomics or anything, but we can create like a Dino token or RAR token if we want for Prop House to include everybody. I just don't know. I'm not a big tokenomics guy, so but that is a possibility we could do if people are interested in going that way with it too.
Yeah, because that'll open it up to people that don't have the ETH dinos, right? Because
Right. So
and
right
for people that don't
now,
have dinos, period.
well, no, not the people that don't have dinos will be able to participate regardless. It's the
Right.
people that don't have ETH dinos won't be able to vote in Prop House. Does that make like
Oh, yes. Yes.
so? Currently, you can only vote through Prop House if you own Ethereum, and that's it. There's nothing else you can do. Um, but like I said, they just came out with the new Prop House where you can fork it, but we would have to fork 6 other chains and make 6 other houses, and I just
That's
don't think that.
excessive.
Yeah, I just don't think the juice is worth the squeeze on that one. So,
The juices are just there.
yeah, no way. But, yeah, I think it'll be easier
That's a
with the
Florida
ease.
saying.
It must be. That's the first I heard that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm in Miami. Shocker. Um, but yeah, I think when I ran the numbers with a couple people in the community, it's like 93.5% own ETH tokens. So we're talking less than 700 Dino tokens that wouldn't be able to vote, which doesn't
Yeah.
mean that like they don't matter, but it's not like we're missing a huge chunk of the community. And the biggest part of in my eyes, is getting the funding to our community members. That's the most important part first for me, at least.
Yeah. No, 100%. And I think any step that we take towards that direction is going to be beneficial, whether we start with just, normal before we even do the tokens and figure out the tokenomics. I think that's fine. We just need to take a step in that direction. And this is, again, community, this is where your input's so important. So if you guys have any ideas or if you want to see it go a certain direction, and it's very important to you to see it go a certain direction, your voice matters. Like just tell us and we'll see what we can do. We're here to support the community first and foremost. So anything that you guys need, any ideas you have, especially when it comes to something like this, because we want to implement it, we want to implement it soon. But we want to make sure that you're heard. So if you have any ideas, please just let us know. And I'll take this second real quick, reset the room. For those of you that came in, welcome to Tiny Tuesday. Go ahead and retweet the room so that we can get more people in here because we've got some more amazing things to talk about, including spooky things.
What are spooky things? I just got confused. What happened?
What do you mean? I was doing talk about our Halloween event.
Yeah, I know. I was just joking. That's the other thing. I did want to talk about before we move on to the Halloween event. Does anybody want to come up and say anything or ask any questions? I know we ask you guys every week, and everyone kind of just sits there and says, "Yeah, I'm not going to come up. I'm not going to say anything." But we obviously want to open the floor up to anyone that has any questions or anyone that would like to say anything at all about the community. Just say something, please, or ask some type of question.
I like how System did the wave. Do you have something to say, System? Tell us.
No, it's just just trying to get people to be a little bit less shy.
I see that you're encouraging. You're saying, "Come here." That was waving them in. I get it. We have somebody else up here. We've got
It's VR.
Yeah,
Yeah,
MFR.
he's
Hello.
that's the homie. What's up,
Hey,
dude?
Ryan. Hey, Ali. How you guys doing?
Good, man. How are
Good.
you?
Good. I will. Yeah, I want to let you guys kind of go through what you want to go through tonight, and then I'll definitely try and chime in with some questions and comments and stuff. But just want to say hi.
So glad you came out.
Of course.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Appreciate you coming up to say hi.
Yeah, happy to be here.
I freaking love your PFP, the visor and the headphones.
Oh, thank you.
It's so cute.
I see HoloCap wants to come up. Hey, what up, man? Yeah.
I got him.
Yeah, he's the one doing the Tiny Dino show.
Yes.
What's up, dude?
Hey,
How are you?
Hello. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, man.
For some reason, my sound on the phone went off. But yeah, hi guys. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the show that we're producing. So far, we've had a great success with finding talent through and sourcing talent through the community with several artists when it comes to animation and writing. But for some reason, we ran into a problem with voiceovers. So I've seen I've seen several platforms that offer those services. So I may as well just pull this contest and finish it up essentially off the community with like something like Fiverr or Upwork, just commission the voices for for the pilot, because it's only several lines, and I think we just need to sort of like get it over with so I can have it ready for the release. But yeah, super excited. It's aligned with the timing for the spooky event because we plan on releasing it maybe first week of November, so that this way, right after we have the Halloween, we're gonna have something else going on, and potentially we can submit that into a prop house, depending on how well the pilot goes and if everyone else wants to see more of the Tiny Dino show. But yeah, just gonna post a bit more content before it comes out. Luckily, we're working with the Boop the Beep, the Beep the Boop. He's amazing. I couldn't even possibly think of a better person to. He knows his dinos too, so yeah, super excited about that. Yeah, that's all. That's a quick update. So I'll see you hopefully in a couple of weeks' time with voices and everything ready to go.
Hey, Hollow. This is VR. Would you mind? I apologize. I've been kind of in and out, and Ryan knows I'm all in on the Dinos community, but I've been dealing with a little bit more on the MFR side recently. And I try and keep up to the best of my ability. But would you mind just giving me a little bit of the full background on the show? Because this sounds absolutely fascinating, and I apologize. I just don't know enough about this, but I'm really interested.
Yeah, of course. I can give you a quick elevator, 30-second, right? So we started with a tiny budget of 5 dinos, and I collected them myself, being my first NFT, and I started making a collection where I gave them almost names and little stories. So I talked to Ryan and I asked if there's a place for a project like this, given that we have the Creative Commons licensing and basically the freedom of expression with the NFTs that we own. And so thus the idea was born to essentially put together several stories for 5 dinos. award the team who created those stories, the animation, and the sound with those characters. So they essentially own the dino, the story, the animation, and the voice and the character that comes with it. And so the pilot will be only 3 scenes. We're gonna put 5 dinos in. We're gonna tell a story about saving a blue planet. And yeah, we'll produce a pilot and see maybe we'll need more characters and put more dinos into that. So that's a Tiny Dino show.
I think you said you're going to ask for prop house funding if all goes well.
Right. So again, this is something that I don't know how, but things just keep falling onto like on my lap. But just from one step at a time. First, we focus on licensing and figuring out how we can do it so that everyone's rewarded and benefited from creating the show. And now we've come to the point where perhaps everyone who owns a dino wants to participate and maybe write a story for their dino. So that's one way to kind of like source ideas, but sourcing funding is important too. So if I need to, pay for voices or give away a few more dinos to creators, that's something that we can, seek funding for.
Yeah, man. If you ever need like funding, like I tell people all the time, put it through with the proposal. I do want to say though, we've gotten a few proposals over the last like 2.5 weeks. I was literally just going to let them sit until Prop House started and go through Prop House for them. And then, hold on one, oh shit. Sorry, guys, my nephew threw something at me. So basically, we have a few props in there now and proposals. So I was going to let them run into the prop house before we voted on them. I just think that would give people more time and it would be fair to them to be able to go through prop house and get the proper funding. It's not, if we fund a couple of proposals now, it kind of would beat the purpose of what we're doing. So that's what we're going to try to do. So if anyone is going to submit a proposal at this time, that's exactly what we're going to go do. Hold on one second. Ali has to be added back. Sorry. Invite co-host. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
Can you hear me?
You back?
I'm back.
You had me all through. I was trying to talk and I was trying to add. I can't do two things at once. It wasn't going well. It was not going well for me.
You couldn't multitask?
It wasn't going well for me trying to do a couple. No, I couldn't. No, not at all.
I have my one of my other business partners, Anton, right there in the audience. What's up, Anton? He knows how bad I rug sometimes in these spaces. Twitter just sometimes doesn't like me, but it's okay. I'm back. I'm resilient. They can't keep me down. Shoot.
Yeah, I was just saying we've had a couple proposals come through to Rardell, and I would like if everybody would just hold them until after Halloween, and just put them in through Prop House. So that's the hope. But if people want to go forward with their proposals now, we can obviously bring them to the board. But I would rather the community vote on everything together rather than have the board do it themselves. So. I'll get with those people this week. But yeah, I wanted to touch on that. And Ali, do you want to start the conversation about the Halloween dinos?
Yes. Super excited about this event. So, for many of you that have been around for a while with Tiny Dinos, we did the summer traversal, which lasted pretty long. We were able to do it for an extended bit, and we had one of our community members. He created a website so that you could preview what your dino would look like once you traverse it to a summer dino. So now we're doing Halloween traversal, so you get to traverse your Genesis Dino, you can't do it with your Summer Dino, unfortunately, to the Halloween Dino. And we're super excited because they're so cute. You can see Ryan's PFP. It's got a meat cleaver. So I'm so excited about that. But Ryan, do you want to go over the details of like the date and the date span and all that good stuff?
Yeah, it'll run from October 25th through the 31st. The first pinned tweet at the top is what the dev released the other day. Basically, there will be 7 one-of-ones, one released every single day. Hopefully, I get all 7, but yeah. Obviously, they're going to be themed. Like the one he released was the Michael Myers with the knife. I love it. Anything with a knife, cleaver, you guys know, it's my favorite. I'm so excited for the Halloween event. It's a little different than summer. It's short. It's only 7 days. It runs through Halloween. So I know with summer people were transferring them back and forth, back and forth. So you won't have a ton of time to do that, but you will have. A lot of people have asked me, like, will there be a website or something that we can see our dinos ahead of time? And there will be something. There's an update coming. All I can really say is yes, you'll be able to see your dyno ahead of time, and it's pretty cool. One of the issues we've been having still, Tofu, I said I would get an update. They still have not updated our contracts. Usually they're pretty quick, so the dev has also reached out to them. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. Maybe they're short staff or something. But yeah, the contracts are not updated on Tofu. So until they do that, you cannot traverse on their website, which is that's okay because something will be coming. Yeah, so I'm really excited, to be honest with you.
That sounded very ominous. Something's coming. So what does traversals mean? It means that our collection is deflationary. We already had a little bit of that with the summer dinos because it's just the Genesis that you're going to be traversing. So thinking about how much more rare each Genesis is going to be with everybody traversing, and who knows how many more events we're going to have. But it means that every single collection that comes out, because it becomes its separate collection, is going to be super unique in and of itself, which I think adds to its value. You know, it's not 10,000 of this and 10,000 of that. It's 10,000 for the entire collection, and we'll just keep traversing those Genesis dinos, and it's good for the community, and it's fun to be able to participate in as well.
Yeah, I had that conversation with someone the other day. Like we have 10K in the Genesis collection, so if it all worked out and like say 7,000 people or 5,000 people actually got Halloween dinos, it would be interesting to see what we would do next and where we would go with the collection. It's probably a insane thought to think 5 people are going to traverse the Halloween dinos since we had 350, 375 through the summer. But yeah, we're going to keep using the Genesis to create new collections. So as soon as October 31st is over, the Halloween event will be its own standalone collection. How the 7 one-of-ones are dispersed will be pretty cool. I'm excited for you guys to see that. I hope I can win them. That's what I'm most excited about. But yeah, I'm very, very excited for Halloween. The test run was kind of for the summer dinos, so this is going to be a little bit different. And yeah, I'm very, very excited. So if anyone has any questions about that, please let me know.
Yeah, hey Ryan. Sorry, I was tucking in my oldest son there, so I had to step out for a minute. So I apologize for asking questions that you may have already answered, but first comment, I love the idea that this one is much shorter than the summer. I love the summer one. Obviously, I participated heavily in that, and I like the fact that this is just a smaller time frame. Um, Again, I don't know if you answered this, but for the Halloween, is it going to be the same as the summer in terms of once they're in that collection, they're there permanently, or has anything changed on that front?
Yeah, so once the event ends,
No.
it's locked in.
Okay, good.
But you can
That's
traverse
perfect.
it back before the event is over. So if you,
Okay,
you know,
perfect.
if you traverse it and you're like, you know what, I want my Genesis Dino back, you have until the end date, which I think is Halloween, correct, Ryan?
Yeah, it's on the 31st.
Yes.
The only difference is in the Genesis collection, we have 13 one of ones. I'm sure you've seen like the MFR one, the Barney one.
Of course,
We have
yeah.
we have 13 one of ones. So the difference with Halloween is each day, since it's 7 days, we're going to be releasing one of one every day. So we'll be adding to the one of ones. Most of the one of ones in the Genesis collection are worth a shit ton of money. So I'm excited for everyone to see the one of ones and get them out in the public.
Yeah, that's an awesome addition. And then bigger picture, what are you guys thinking in terms of? I mean, so first of all, let me give you guys a compliment. One of the things I absolutely love about the dinos is the deflationary aspect and the fact that unlike so many other people who are just dropping more supply, you guys are just transferring supply to different collections. I think it's brilliant, and maybe more time needs to go by before people realize the brilliance of it. But I absolutely love it. What are you guys thinking though? Right, because we had summer, we had Halloween. Obviously, we have holidays coming up after that. Um, do you guys foresee this as something that is taking us through Easter and other things, or like what is the I hate to use the word roadmap, but I'd love to know kind of like, is this just one step in front of the other or plan?
I think I'm going to have Ryan talk about this, but I just want to say if there's not a Christmas collection, I'm going to protest. I'm just saying. Next to Halloween, because I love Halloween. It's like my top favorite holiday. If I don't get a Christmas collection, I will protest. Okay, go on, Ryan.
Yeah, no problem. So that's a really good question. I had actually said before that, I think right before you got cut off, that if we actually had like 5 to 7,000 people get involved with the Halloween event, we would not have enough dinos to do another event, right? So that's one of the things that like I've thought about. Obviously, I'm probably crazy to think that people will traverse 5,000 dinos, but it could
Right.
happen, right? If that was to happen, there would be no supply to actually keep going and move on with that. I think the plan for right now, I think once Halloween starts, there'll be something that comes out that'll explain things a little bit better. But yeah, the events is something that we're going to keep doing, and we're going to keep rolling with it. So like you said, I made a post the other day. Like I don't think the dev or the community we get enough credit for the innovation and the deflationary assets that we've created for the community, right? It's something that hasn't been done before, and in my opinion, like it's brilliant, right? And it's for everybody always says community, but like we're actually putting community first because it's not about putting ETH in our pocket. It's literally about creating cool shit and bringing it out to everybody, right? So it's been successful. People love it, and it kind of hasn't been recognized yet. So yeah, we're gonna keep rolling with it until I guess the goal is hopefully there's a holiday where it explodes and the Genesis collection can't be traversed anymore. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically the goal is to keep it rolling until that happens.
Yeah, no, that's great. I think you guys are thinking about things the right way. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I remain bullish on the MFR community. Is it's again one of the few that aren't there. It's new supply isn't even possible right there, and the fact that you guys are not only is there no new supply, but there's actually deflationary on the Genesis. I think is it's brilliant. It's brilliant, and a lot of things in life come down to timing, and as innovative as the dinos have been, the timing of the launch was kind of peak NFT market. So the people that I found, the people that are still here are really solid people, a lot of really smart people that I've connected with, and they aren't going anywhere. And so it's really up to all of us to continue to spread the word and get other people involved. And yeah, I mean, I think the next bull run is going to be a lot of fun for all of us.
Yeah, man. I think you brought up a great point. Everybody knows, like, I spend a ton of time too with like Noun Square, and those are like the people that I hang out with. But like every time I'm with them, like I'm talking about the dinos or trying to get one of them to buy a dino and telling them, why our community's so great. And one of the things I've gotten in my inbox lately that I never really got before, but lately I've been getting a ton of messages about the floor price, right? And I really, really, to be honest, like I do take a look at it just because I buy so many goddamn dinos. But the floor price, um, I haven't worried about it because typically to me, when these dinos go for low prices, it's been the people that have been around for a while that basically scoop them up on a discount, and that's what happened so far. So I think at one point somebody's going to realize, or a community's going to see, like, shit, these guys are actually pretty fucking smart and they're doing some innovation over there. During the bull run next time, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind will shine. It's just holding on until that happens. And we have a bunch of cool shit coming out too. So, when we start Prop House, I'm sure that will literally inspire a bunch of people to get involved with the community for that, just to get funded and be a part of what we're doing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just getting from here to there, and the most important part is having good people and dedicated people like you guys. So, yeah, I'm proud to be a part of it. Um, one other question while I'm up here. Sorry to hog things. I'll get down after this, but while I have you, Ryan, question about the one. I don't want to say like I guess the one negative about the omni-chain aspect, I think, is for when people go and look at rarity traits and stuff like that on certain sites. It's always this. It's almost like there's this asterisk next to it, right? It's like, well,
Mhm.
it is, but that's only on the ETH trade, right? Or you bring it up on a rarity site, and it's like, all right, this is a dinos, but only for ETH. And it just leaves this question in your mind, like, all right, yeah, but what else is out there on another chain? Is there any way to sort of address that? And I imagine it's going to even become almost a bigger issue as you get these other collections, and you're like, well, how do I compare this dino in the summer collection to something on the Genesis? It's a point of confusion, which results in which requires some education, and often can be difficult with people with very limited attention spans. I'm wondering if that's something you've ever thought about, and if there's any potential solutions for it.
Um, yeah, like I said, something's going to be released at Halloween or right before that. And I think that'll answer a lot of the topics that you brought up. But yeah, you're right. Typically, when you look at a trait, like trait sniper or rarity sniper, or whatever, it's only ETH that is basically included into the rarity. That's basically why, like with all my dinos, I put them to ETH just to see where they're at. Um, so essentially, yes, that's basically the thing that would make the most sense to say. I'm trying to think the best way to put it would be, yes, there's a solution for it. What it is, I can get into that next week for sure. But yeah, there's definitely solutions for it. Before, like a long time ago, we had talked about like creating a marketplace and doing all these things. But one of the things we did with Rarible was we created a custom marketplace, and kind of nobody really used it, right? Everybody tends to go to OpenSea. So, kind of when we saw what happened with building a marketplace, it kind of didn't work out because we are on 7 chains. Most of them people don't even know. When you buy something on, say Dayvax or Polygon, you would like to know exactly what you're buying, right? So the only thing that we can really do, I'm not sure if you've seen our Barracuda page. I can link it or send it to you. But like with the Summer Dino, we actually built a ranking system for the dinos with every single dino using the metadata. So I'm sure I could get one of them spun up for Halloween and one of them spun up for the Genesis collection because the metadata is already out there. So it shouldn't be that hard. But I actually had someone ask me today, they were like, well, why are the ones on OpenSea showing that they just got airdropped? And they really aren't. It's not that they're not airdropped; they're just not on ETH yet. So that's one of the problems. But yeah, we will have a solution coming. There will be something that will be very helpful, and we will keep building on that for sure. I hope that was a good enough answer.
Cool. Yeah. So tune in next Tuesday to Tiny Tuesdays, and learn more. I got it. No,
Yeah,
I'm kidding. I so appreciate the answer and everything you guys are doing. Just keep it up, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I wish I could talk about something. Some things you just gotta wait till it's time for them to be released. So yeah, hopefully when next Tiny Tuesday rolls around, we'll be able to talk about it and make it have a good conversation about it. I can't wait.
And I think the one thing that I see over and over again with Tiny Dinos is innovation. So no matter what it is, we're going to continue to figure it out and move forward and push the envelope. It's what's exciting about this space. If you don't know how to build and you don't know how to trailblaze and innovate, you're not really doing it right. That's the whole point of Web3.
Yeah, we're coming up on an hour, so I want to open it up to see if anybody has any questions. Like I had mentioned before, we stopped doing Tiny Tuesday for maybe like 4 to 6 weeks. But this is the third week in a row that we're back now. I'm definitely going to start bringing some guests in for everybody. Primo from Layer Zero, he's the CEO. I know I want to have him on to teach everybody a little bit about OmniChain. But the thing is, I just want to make sure we have the proper crowd for those type of people. So the more people show up and the more, this blows up, the quicker we can bring back those guests that would love to come on and help us out. So also, if anybody has a guest that they want to come on and like tell us about their project or tell us about Tiny Dinos, let Ali or myself know. We would love to hear from either of you guys, for anybody. So, yeah, that's basically that. Ali, do you have anything real quick before I give them the PO app?
No, just really excited and thank you so much for coming, everyone. This was so much fun and I can't wait for you guys to get the PO-up. It's so cute. Anything Tiny Dinos is cute. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, actually, in the audience, you'll see Squallow09. He's a guy that we found from the art contest with Down O'Clock, and he's the one that did the POAP tonight. So just wanted to say thank you, and I appreciate it. So I'm not sure if you guys know how to work POAP, so Basically, you can go to your phone's marketplace and download the POAP app, which is POAP, or you can head over to their website, which is poap.xyz. When you get to the POAP app, in the bottom right corner, you will see a Mint tab with a plus sign. You hit that button, then a toggle screen will come up, which is the secret word. And tonight's secret word is capital H, Halloween Dinos. So it's H, capital H, A, L, L, O, W, E, E, N, Dinos. Halloween Dinos, all one word, all lowercase except for the capital H.
Squalo, you did such a good job. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let me read it again so everybody gets it. Hold on 1 second. So the secret word is capital H, A, L, L, O, W, E, E, N, Halloween with a capital H, Dinos, Dinos. Halloween Dinos, all one word with a capital H. If anyone's having any problems, just let me know real quick.
I think Devin was trying to connect. Let me see. Let me try again. Oh, man. I think I muted. Did you mute everybody?
No, I think that was you.
It wasn't. I was trying to add him as a speaker. That's it. I swear I didn't touch it.
I actually just invited him to speak.
Hey, what's up? What's up? No.
Hey, Devin.
Long time.
How are you?
I'm pretty well. Pretty good. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Good, man.
That's what's up, man. I've been able to finally tune into a Tiny Tuesdays. I always remember it on Wednesday morning when I'm going to work, and I'm like, damn. I'm usually passed out or something, tired. But I was just gonna say, man, that POAP art is fire, though. That's pretty dope. I like that. I just gave Squallow a follow.
Being you're still an apprentice ninja.
Yeah, he's done some commission work for me for Noun, so his work is really good. So
It's amazing. Look at his
you
little
guys,
anime character with noggles.
You guys will be shocked. He does it all on a cell phone, by the way.
No way.
I swear to God.
I don't believe it.
Why would I lie to you?
Squallow, you have some explaining to do. How? That's amazing.
Yeah, everything he does is literally on a cell phone.
I actually think Anton does the same thing with Mutant Ape Wives. Like when he does some of our amazing flyers and posters and stuff, he does it on the cell phone. It amazes me what you can do on the cell, but that takes some talent to pull that off.
Yeah, like if you look at his banner on his profile, you'll see some of the pieces he did for me, and I have no idea how the fuck he used a cell phone to even draw those things. I was more blown away. I'm like, bro, what the hell is going on?
The freaking pirate ship will forever rock my socks. That's one of my favorites. He did such an... Don't.
Did you just say rock my socks?
I did. It's such a nerd phrase. I can't help it. But I love the pirate ship. Squall's art is fire.
Yeah, Devin, I forgot when you came up. Did you have like a question? I forgot. I didn't want to cut you off.
Oh, no, not really. I was just saying that art is really dope. I just wanted to shout that out.
And he said he gave Squallow a follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody wants to actually do the POAP art, We rotate people in and out every week. It's gone pretty well so far. I have a couple mint links left over from the first couple weeks. So if anybody didn't get the first 2 weeks POAPs, just reach out to me and I'll try to get you a link for them. But yeah, other than that, we are literally, damn, it's so close. We are now 12 days, I think it is, or no, 7 days after the Halloween event. I cannot wait. I don't know if you've seen the pinned tweet of the Tiny Dino, like literally of Michael Myers, but you can see the website and how it looks. I'm so excited for everybody to see these things. It's so amazing.
Wait, sorry. You said something about the website. Is the website updated?
No, I said the website, the picture for the Michael Myers picture that's pinned to the top. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah. I got you.
Yeah, it says Michael Myers, winner to be announced, day 101, and all that stuff.
Word. All right, I just misheard.
Yeah, we were actually in the process of redoing the website, and it was focused on the derivative projects like Neuropop and AI Dinos. And unfortunately, like life happened with those projects, and both of them didn't end up happening at that time. So we kind of put a pause on the website until those derivs get ready and they start releasing, so we can update the website and release all the stuff together at the same time.
I don't know about all y'all, but I'm so.
Are you hella excited for the Halloween Traversal?
Oh yeah. I mean, I scrounged up a little bit of money this last time and picked a dino that I think will be good for the Halloween traversal event, like the color scheme and everything that I just recently had as my PFP. I hunted that one. I got a good deal on it on Polygon. So
Nice.
yeah, and that's another thing, man. Just always check these other chains and everything. You got Tofu NFT website that people list on all the chains, and then you got OpenSea that's incorporating a lot more chains, and then all the other sites. Like there's a good bit of links out there to hunt dinos, but I think that's the fun part in it because you have so many different like starting to become like a few different collections, and it's just like
Yeah.
the hunt for the right dino is dope. And then when you can link up with that person on Twitter and actually get a real deal and like, yo, what's up, bro? Like I really like your dino, kind of build some rapport with that person, and then uh, I got my last dino for 0.05 when like floor was like 0.09
What?
or 0.09, and it was a rare background, so it was a daylight background. So I was like, hell
Wow.
yeah, dope color scheme and rare background. So even if all else fails in the traversal event and this dino ain't the 101 or whatever, I still have a
Yeah,
dope background.
he told me to DM the guy, and the guy basically told me to go fuck off.
Yeah, he had a few more dinos. I was like, "Yo, you might get a good deal." So I tried putting my friends on, and no, he was like, "No, I'm done with the deals, bro. They come in at like sharks."
He literally said basically, kick rocks, and I was like, all right, cool, nice talking to you too, man. It's been real.
It's because you have like 180 dinos, maybe.
Yeah, I just got 2 DMs saying that they couldn't get the POAP, so I'll run through it for people. You literally can go to poap.xyz, or you can go to your phone's marketplace and download the POAP app. And tonight, literally, the word is Halloween Dinos with a capital H. HALLOWEEDINOS. Halloween Dinos, all one word, all lowercase. That's it. The only letter that's capitalized is the H in Halloween, and it's all one word, all lowercase. Halloween Dinos with a capital H.
And an S on the end. Don't forget that. It's not just dino, it's dinos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
what
we.
got me the first time. I was like, "What is it, Phil?" Then I heard the S.
I'm obsessed with your dino with the kite. I want one with a kite so bad.
Oh, that was my grill, man. I found that. I have a story with that one if y'all want to hear. But it was, I mean,
It's
it's quick.
clean.
Yeah, I hit up a dude. I was like, I found it. I was just got off of work one day, and I'm scrolling through like my daily scroll of the dyno, seeing new listings, and I seen this one got listed .2. I said, ooh, and I didn't have the money. I said, man, damn. I was thinking, I was like, man, maybe I can trade someone a couple of dinos and some ETH and shit, like kind of equal up the amount. And I hit up a good friend and like a good Web3 friend, and he was like, yeah, bro, let's go. And he bought this shit and made the deal, and it was super clean. So this is my little grill, my 101.
I love it. So that's the one you're not going to be traversing, obviously.
Oh no, no! Unless if it traverses to that one of one, like the set one of seven one of ones, I believe.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I mean, oof.
Then bet.
Maybe. I mean, I had it listed for 1,000 ETH, and I was kind of felt like I was lowballing myself. So, um,
No.
Before we go, I think I'm going to ask some people to help out running the DAO Twitter. We basically moved the Twitter from the Discord. If anybody has any ideas about the Discord, I know we're not going to delete it. It's kind of just been quiet, kind of been dormant in there at this point. We're not going to put bots in there to make it look like it's busy. That's what people who are weird do. But yeah, if anybody wants to take a stab at reviving the Discord or has an idea about the Discord, and um, I would love to open it up to somebody or a couple of people who want to play with the Discord and kind of bring it back to life. So I wanted to bring that up before we go. Um, I would love, love, love. I don't think you understand if somebody would come into the Discord and make it popping again. That would be awesome.
I love that. It's a really good point. We need your guys' participation. It's be part of the community. Everybody has a hand in it, and we want you guys to join, and we want you guys to help. So anybody that wants to jump in, just reach out to Ryan or myself, and let's get it going.
Yeah, and then I only have two more things before we close. If you look in announcements in our Discord, we originally got min passes from Street Labs. I don't know if anybody remembers that project, but it's a really cool project. They gave us whitelist, and we connected with them again. They are releasing a new project, Street Lab. If you go to the announcements page, it's the literal last announcement. There is a sign up and pre-lent to get involved, and we have from our community 15 people will be chosen. So no in our community, I'm guessing a ton of people aren't going to do it. So if you're one of the 15, the chances are you will get that pass for Street Labs if you want it. And there's a video there too, if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, that's a huge deal. And then tomorrow with Claynosaurs, I have to fill out a sheet for the Discord. We're getting 50 spots for that wait list. I'll try to get more, but at this point, there is only 50 for Claynosaurs.
Any questions before we close? I was talking, and I swear I was off of mute.
I didn't hear a word.
I said, is there any questions before we close?
Yeah, does anybody have any questions before we take off or anything like that? Yeah, guys, if anybody has ideas too for the DAO or the Dinos, always hit me up. Always open to suggestions. And I appreciate everybody that came out tonight to Tiny Tuesday. They are literally getting better and better, which is exciting. I think next week we're going to start bringing back guests for you guys. I'm excited about that because there's a lot of good guests that we can have come on. So, yeah, that's basically Tiny Tuesday for tonight. If nobody has any questions, Allie, do you have anything before we go?
No, as always, thank you guys for coming. It's always so fun. And for those of you that come up to speak, always love having you. And just keep in mind that we wish that more of you would come up and speak. Stop being shy. But until next time, have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, guys, thank you for coming. They're getting better and better. So we're almost back to the old Tiny Tuesdays. So thank you guys for coming. If anybody also wants to create a POAP, get in touch with me. Have a great night. And thank you guys for coming.